screen. Oh, what is it? Yes, it's now this. Well, hi everybody. It's Tim Appleton here, founder of Global Birding Weekend. And wow, what a weekend it's been. And today, here we are, birding live on location with Swarovski. This is going to be the most incredible 2 hours and a real bonanza of birds I think we're going to see here. So it's going to be a great time. We've got over 20 locations in South America and North America. We're really excited about that. And what is really, really exciting has been the whole response to people coming to this weekend. So far, there's been well over 6,650 species, can you believe, seen in 24 hours. More than 28,000 people have put in their eBird list, but also you have to remember that there will be probably at least double that actually out who are not putting necessarily birds list. So possibly 50,000 people are engaging. So it's going to be absolutely amazing. So many people are joining conservation through this community. And so as we go away from now, as we were this morning, from Asia and Africa, we're going to be joining you in the new world. So here we are going to South America. And wow, what do I see already? Diego, what the heck
Buenos dias, teammate. How's it going?
Well,
This
wow,
is a russet-throated puffbird. Look at that. One of our beautiful chunky birds. And, you know, we are super happy to participate on your amazing, amazing weekend event. Look at this. Cinnamon woodpecker came to the camera
hello, too. Hello, my friend. It's so great to see you, Diego. Team, thank you very much. This Global Birding Weekend is just really fun. It's been really amazing. You know, we just had a good time birding. Here's a cinnamon woodpecker. This is
what
a female.
Beauty. What
you
a
can
beauty.
see it doesn't have the. Oh man, Diego, I love that. You know that puffbird as well. This is
one
of my favorite.
I love that we start actually with two birds that are browny, cinnamony, very nice, warm color birds. You know, the cinnamon woodpecker is kind of Central American, a little bit of Colombia and Ecuador, and then the russet-throated puffbird is near endemic. It's only in Colombia and Venezuela. Pretty cool two birds to start with, isn't it?
Very nice. Well, there's a few records in Panama. Very few records of that bird in Panama. But it's
recently,
what an amazing bird.
Yeah. You've been stealing our birds, huh?
Yeah. Just.
I know.
I know. You have been sharing the birds, and I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much for that.
We have to, mate.
This is a gorgeous. Look at the tail. Oh,
man,
Anthony from Costa Rica.
Hey guys.
Hey,
look, well, buenos dias, Diego. Buenos dias, Carlos. Following with the brown birds, I have a couple crested ones here. I'm at the Arenal Observatory Lodge at the moment. And a little bit of our cast. Look at the red dewlap. How it's just they are just sprinting. There was a group of 4, and it's a great bird. A great way to start this this weekend. Hey, Andres, Andres is adding some colors. What you have there? Pretty good, you, Andres.
We're tired of brown. We're going for blue now. This is a golden nape
There
tanager,
you go.
ironically called because of the tiny patch that it has on the nape. You see there? That's called the golden nape tanager, but it is just to add to the brown of the show. It is started a little brown, and that's not normal for Latin America. So I'm adding some color to the show here, eh?
Sure, let's keep it more tropical.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
let's get some more colors.
There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna try to bring some colors to the show too.
Yeah, please do.
Hey.
Please do.
Yeah. What do you have there?
The blue-gray
Are you-
tanager now. You see, I'm in a spot called San Tadeo Birding, just in the area of Mindo. And this area holds
Mindo, famous
a
Mindo.
ton of birds. I'm going to move towards this spot here, see if I can get you some other tanagers. And while I do that, yeah, this is a golden tanager I've got now. Golden tanager right now in the spot.
Oh my gosh, look at that beauty.
It's not
Look
giving
at
us
those
the best
colors.
visual, but it's probably one of the most attractive butts we can get there.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, how's it been there in Costa Rica?
Hey, Andrés, parcero,
back,
here is
back
Diego.
to Colombia now, eh?
How's it going, mate?
Good, good. I mean, I'm going to show you right now while I'm in the screen still
Wow.
the garden that I am from, transmitting here.
That's really neat.
It's beautiful, beautiful. The thing is that right now we had a ton of tanagers and a hawk went by and
So-
everything just disappeared, as you know, that happens, eh? Not even hummingbirds, nothing. But they will show up soon. I'll
Oh,
be
look
able
at
to
this!
bring
Look at this juvenile
Anthony.
green honey creeper that Anthony came
Right.
with from Costa Rica.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm adding extra colors to the show. See,
All
I'm
blue
jealous
and green.
of. Yeah, I'm jealous of Andres showing some colors, and I wanted to be part of the show too. Yeah, look at this juvenile honey creeper, as you said. You said, yeah. I'm just like 20 meters away from the feeder, and I have some tanagers coming, and also honey creepers. Yep. So let's see what else our Latin American friends have to show.
What elevation are you right now there, Anthony?
700 meters, around 2,000 feet above the sea level. A little
Okay.
overcast.
That's
Yep.
nice. That's nice.
It's been raining.
I'm only 100 meters above sea level. Let me actually, you have a thrush now, so I'm gonna also show you this place. This is, the lowlands of the Magdalena Valley, pretty dry area with some karstic
Oh, look at that beautiful
mountains.
location.
There's a little hotel here, That's Panela helping with the show.
Hey, Panela.
Oh, look at the puffbird just turned around and is giving us the front.
Yeah, here in view, our national bird since the 70s.
Nice.
Another brown bird to add to the collection.
But pretty unique. Your national bird
Yeah.
is pretty cool.
Indeed.
Look at how they're munching on those papayas. One of the cool things, Anthony, about this, and everyone about this puffbird is called El Palabrero in the Waju indigenous culture from northern Colombia. And El Palabrero is like the wise man, the shaman. And they choose this bird because this bird sits forever and watches everyone and checks how everything's going and is very careful. Oh, my bird is gone. My bird's gone. But that's what the Palabrero makes, like checking that everyone is okay, that everything is okay. So it's a beautiful name. Eric, morning, mate. Let me try to get you another bird here. Well, the puffbird moved. ¿Tenemos algún pájaro, cielo? There are some spectacled parrotlets around here, but I'm not yet getting them. Oh, I see some hummingbirds there. That's the Highlands of Costa Rica. I saw a glimpse of, that's lesser violet ear there, and fiery-throated hummingbird, the endemic of the Talamanca Central Andean Range, Central Mountains Range in Costa Rica.
Talamanca hummingbird.
That is one in the background. Hey, Eric, what do you have there, mate?
Now we have here, we're in Parece Quetzalcoatl. I have there the Talamanca hummingbird, female, and also now we have fiery-throated hummingbird, Talamanca male. And let me try to focus because this is a nice perch.
I got nice views of that.
This is one fiery-throated hummingbird, and they are coming for four species right now to the feeder, and lesser violet-eared. It's a Salamanca hummingbird in the perch, female. You can see the white point behind the eyes. Now the male,
Wow.
I can.
Oh, that's
female.
nice.
That's a very beautiful female now.
Hello, hello, hello. Look at this, beautiful. Let me just adjust the image a little bit. Don't adjust the color on your screen. This is real, and this is a beautiful slaty tail trogon. Look at this beautiful green back and the vermiculations on the wing. You got the orange bill, orange iris, and a nice red chest or belly. Slaty tail trogon. It's been really, really. It's been a really good morning here, guys. It was overcast. It's supposed to be like a storm coming in, but I'm glad the weatherman is wrong once again. This is really nice.
Well,
we have about 5 pieces of trunks around here.
Carlitos, sorry to interrupt you, man.
No,
Look at this couple spectacle parrotlets that we share with you in Panama. It's a beautiful, beautiful, tiny little bird. The male is a little bit overshine here, but the male is the one in the left, the one in the top, and look at the blue around his eyes.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. These little birds are really amazing.
They are really, super cool.
Really
they were
amazing.
Actually scouting. You see that little cavity in the bark behind? They were exploring that, so they're probably either nesting there or exploring to nest. This was found by my girlfriend here, by Liz, super assistant.
Oh my God! Look at what Andres got there. Andres got a red-headed barbet.
Red-headed barbet.
Andres, you got your mic. Turn your mic on, my friend, so we can hear you. We want to hear the voice.
Yeah, sure, man. Thanks for the tip there.
Wow.
Yeah, no, this is a couple of red-headed barbets. This is a young one there.
Wow.
This is the male that is feeding the young right there. You can see that the colors are not particularly nice on the male, on the juvenile. You see that?
Nice.
It is a young male that it is there. That it is not as bright
still
as
lacking the black
that
around the eye.
Exactly.
Nice.
Look at that. They are eating some bananas here, but they are not letting in the female. The female is just overwatching them how they eat, and it is just above them. I'll probably go to that one in a minute. Oh, we have golden hooded tanagers with
hey,
Anthony
Andres,
there.
Yeah. Hard to compete with that one, but I'm gonna add some colors. Yeah, look how important the feeders are, how the fruits are attracting some birds. Yeah, as you pointed, a golden hooded tanager is one of the species that we already have in this region, and it's one of the most wanted species. Nice. And I really wanted to show you. Yeah, now that is very confident getting a soft breakfast.
Nice. Definitely, I have this family of barbets here that is interesting. I have a young female, a young male, full-grown male, and a full-grown female. It is just
my gosh, really
cool thing. Yeah, I've never seen actually like two different young ones, one male, one female, with a couple of mature ones. That's really cool.
That's really cool. Yeah, definitely.
Immature female of the red-headed barbet. But I'm gonna put the male that is right here facing front.
Hey, look at this one. Another molting one.
Oh, another honey creeper there.
Red-legged honey creeper in view. Oh, but the females rule. See, this is a female in view for the audience. So no black on the wings. Oh. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that happened with the birds. That happened with us too.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, we have Lisa, Meche, what do you have there? Yeah, what a beautiful bird. White-necked Jacobin from Rancho Naturalista. Check your mic just in case, Meche and Lisa. What a stunning bird. A male white-necked Jacobin from the foothills of Turrialba. They're here in view. The green honey creeper that is molting, juvenile probably. Oh, Andres.
Black-capped tanager now coming in. Look at this. This is a male black-capped tanager. He's got a weird shade of blue, purplish, and some greenish on the throat with some scaling. But that's called a black-capped tanager. It's a male.
Oh my God! What a bird! What a stunning bird!
Yeah, look at that. Have you
Definitely,
ever been
tanagers are delightful.
to the Andes there, Anthony? Have you ever been to the Andes at all?
Last year in July, I got the opportunity, yeah, with Eric and a couple other colleagues to visit your beautiful country, and that was one of the birds
Oh,
we saw, and definitely, yeah, that remind me my 12 days visit in Ecuador. It was a great experience, a lot of
you should
lifers,
have been
and
here in Mingo,
even
yeah?
even for us in the tropics, traveling to another tropical country is always a great opportunity to get new birds for the list. Here,
Oh, of
well,
course.
adult tanager that I have in view, hard to compete with the golden one, but is another particularly interesting
Oh,
species to
Carlos got
share.
a titira.
Hey,
Carlos
Hola,
Carlos.
got a
hola,
titira.
hola, hola, hola. I'm
Adding
here on the
white
canopy.
to
So
the
this is,
show now.
I'm showing you guys canopy birds right now. This is the master. Look at this gorgeous male master. He's been hanging around here with the female. So this is canopy birds. We have no feeders here, but we have cecropia trees who are very good for tanager, for sloth, for iguanas. But this is a nice male masked tatira. Actually, we have like 3 signature birds here at the canopy tower. This is one of them. The other one is the green strike vireo and the blue cotinga. The blue cotinga came briefly and hopefully will still around so we can see this. So yeah,
So
I'm here at the canopy.
you say that they're really good for iguanas as well.
The cecropia trees, yes, the cecropia trees.
Oh, okay.
They love to feed on the leaf of the cecropia trees. Yeah, so it's really a nice one. So here's a male master tida, guys. Look at this beautiful. Well, what Andres? So how you guys did yesterday with the global birding weekend?
Well, as a country, we're always doing good. There's a ton of birders here in the country that like going out that weekend, and they found a ton of really, really nice things. I forgot to mention there's a palm tanager in my scope a minute ago
Wow,
for people that are probably
wow.
wondering, and it just moved away
You
and
know,
gave it space to some more yellowbirds, better than
Palm,
just
palm,
gray.
palm tana is one of those birds that people sometimes look at them. Oh, it's not a colorful bird. But if you look careful with a really nice light, they have a nice, shining, glossy, mossy color. There is, but you have to have that good light on them. They're actually pretty. They got some colors,
Well,
on them.
yeah, I mean, beauty is in the eye of the viewer, really.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Look at this. Wow. So this
Yeah.
is so you are where in Ecuador right now?
So right now I'm in a different spot from where I was the previous show. This is near the famous Mindo area. I am
Oh,
in a very, very, very nice spot that has some feeders called the San Tadeo Birding, and it is just
wow.
20 meters from the highway, and you can get a ton of very nice things. It's like a very, very
I,
nice place to come
yeah.
have
Oh,
lunch and watch some birds.
wow. Oh, look at
And we
Eric.
have some feeders from Eric that it is
Yes.
actually
Violet,
muted. Eric, there you
Eric,
go.
Hi.
yeah. Oh, Eric,
Yeah,
that's fine.
now we are in the theater, and now you can see the lesser violator, Talamanca hummingbird male, lesser violator again, in Paraíso Quexaloloche in the highlands of Costa Rica. Most of these species are endemic to Costa Rica and western of Panama.
Wow.
Fire throat
How,
is in the back. You can see the very fiery. Now we have the lesser violator drinking. A beautiful gorget, now female. You can see how it was taking off. Uh, Let me put it in the perch because they are going to the perch. We have a beautiful gun, but they are
oh,
coming.
he's gonna come back.
You
He's
can
gonna
see
come
the
back. He's gonna come back.
very fiery, the very
He's gonna
red
come
or
back.
bright color. It was the fire tropic.
Wow.
Look at that.
This is
This is a
wow.
female Salamanca hummingbird.
Salamanca.
Oh,
Very
it
nice.
was a male.
So
That's a beautiful hummer, if you're listening to me. But yeah,
yeah,
it's
very
a
A
very
beautiful
couple
pretty.
of
Yeah.
hummer.
fire
It's
tropic
hard to catch all the
hummingbirds.
light, but it is just incredible.
Oh, look at that fire throat. That's amazing, amazing, amazing. I had a black-breasted puffbird, so I'm gonna
That
see if I can.
is
I know it's not as colorful as the
hummingbird, just
hummingbird. See if
like
I can put
that.
it on the screen briefly here. Um, it's gonna be fun. Let's move the scope here and stay here with me. See if I can
Oh,
get
look at
this.
that. Beautiful.
Hello, ako na yung summer challenger. Yung summer challenger. Hello, Eric. Beautiful. Beautiful. How many do you have here? How many?
Persian, the I come now again the Salamanca.
Hey, Eric, look at
Hi,
those
Anthony. How are you?
hummingbirds. Very good, and you, Eric. Greetings from Arenal. In view, I have a shiny honey creeper. That's gonna be the second honey creeper of the show for this location. Yellow legs are very remarkable, brilliant, and the key to separate the other species. So now having a fest with the papaya. Look at the colors. Do you see the bird from Ecuador? Remind me the trip we got last year, and got that bunch of lifers in Ecuador. What a great way to
beautiful.
practice.
Wow. Anthony,
Wow,
thank you so
Carlos,
much. That's
what
really
you have
gorgeous.
there?
This is a black-breasted puffbird. So we continue
Oh
with
my
the
God, look.
puffbird.
Puppers are
Really
always
nice.
cute, not many colors, but they are stunning birds.
They are really
For
stunning.
sure.
One thing that I wish I could do is what the puffbird do. They can look very fat and they can look very skinny, and that's something that I have trouble doing. Just but it's just one of the fun. This is the call it makes. Just listen. I'm gonna.
Hey, Carlos.
Oh, Danilo, how are you doing, man?
Hey, yeah, you know which hummingbird this? You remember that one?
It's got a star throat?
Longbill starthroat. Yes. Longbill
Very
starthroat
good.
here.
Oh,
yeah, here
man.
at Canopy Lodge and Coquelin foothills. And I'm so happy to participate again in one live birding. And I see you have got good birds there at Canopy Tower this morning.
Yeah,
at
we
moment,
it's really great.
yeah, at moment I have got I have got a lot of gray-headed chachalaca this morning. I have to say, I put some few bananas to the feeders, and they ate already. There were about 12 gray-headed chachalacas, and now I just got this beautiful hummingbird, the long-billed starthroat, and feeding some flowers around the lodge. And so yes, also other hummingbird has been hanging around the same flowers, like a snowy belly hummingbird and rufous tail hummingbird. I hope I can get those later on view in the scope and show you what we got around.
Hello,
Juan
hello.
Diego. Hey, Juan Diego.
Hey, my friend Danilo.
Hey.
Last time I saw you, we
I'm
we
glad
were
to hear you.
chasing crested eagles in Panama.
I guess.
Well,
Well,
let
what
me
you
show
got
you.
there for us?
Well, cheers from here from Costa Rica. We are in near Laguna Lagarto Lodge in the Caribbean lowlands, remote place. We have a yellow-throated euphonia here, feeding on the banana.
Oh,
yeah, this
amazing.
wonderful tiny little bird. Every time you see a bird like this, it always brings trouble. Like this little blue and yellow pattern is often repeated in tropical birds, mostly in the euphonias. But then you put attention on the throat and the forehead, and you get the right species. This one entirely yellow throat and a little bit of yellow on the forehead, and with the distribution and no white in the ventral area, will tell you this is the yellow-throated euphonia. And we got Eric back again with his hummingbirds. He's bragging with his hummingbirds. I mean, what can beat a fiery-throated hummingbird up in the Highlands?
Hummingbirds.
Let me see if I can
And
have another bird here.
Very beautiful. You can see the blue cap, blue, red throat, but now there are the Talamancan female.
We have also Eric over here to join your hummingbirds. We have a little tanager that is quite common in a big part of Central America. It's called the scarlet rumped tanager, and you can see why it's called scarlet rump tanager. Oh, it flew, but it was obvious a nice patch of red on its rump. And I have the female also here. The female is right here. Look at this sexual dimorphism of these two tanagers. One with bright red scarlet rump, and the other, the female, it's mostly brown with gray head and orangey rump. So it's a nice little tanager. You will often find this one in the Caribbean lowlands. And you still have those hummingbirds over there, Eric. Fiery throated, you can see lesser yellow. Oh, the volcano.
Look at the volcano hummingbird. Nice. Now, Diego, that's the smaller hummingbird we have in the Highlands. It's gone, but it perched for a moment. Now it was fiery throated, but the little hummingbird that we saw, it is that this is the fire thrower, but the little one we saw before, it was the volcano hummingbird, the second smaller hummingbird for Costa Rica. Look at this beautiful fire throated icon.
Hey Eric, now we have our first, the second woodpecker of the show. So in this case, we have a black sheep woodpecker up in the snack. Not much color to see at the moment, but just like most of the males show a little bit more of red on the crown, and is the woodpecker in the genus Melanerpes. The most common we have here, more dark on the wings on the side compared to Hoffman's. That is another frequent visitor of this area, and definitely another cool bird to add to this. That surprised me when I was in Ecuador, that I saw it on the Pacific side. Typically in Central America, you see this one more on the Caribbean side, and that's where we are right now, on this side of the continental division. So there is not much light because of the overcast, but always a really great bird to see. Hey Diego,
Anthony,
what you
how's
have
it
there?
going? Look at this, rufous-tailed jacamar. That's a male that has the white on the throat. A female is also round.
Definitely more colors than
like crazy. Look at that.
Mine.
Beautiful birds, you know. The locals sometimes call them like the giant hummingbirds because, you know, they resemble hummingbirds for them.
Yep.
Let me just get you a better view. There you are. Sorry that my scope is a little funny. There you are. You know, this is a typical insect-eating bird from the lowlands. It will just, you know, glide and fly catch. There is actually a couple and a juvenile nearby. And this guy has still a little bit of an insect on the tip of the bill. Beautiful iridescent animals. So that's why, you know, locals in general, campesinos in Colombia call them colibríes. Colibríes gigantes, that means like, you know, like the giant hummingbird of the forest. This is a beautiful, beautiful, nice bird. Ah, look at this, Carlos, man, you're sleeping there.
Hey. So I got the start for the show. He knew it was gone for about 2 weeks, this sloth. And then he heard that we were doing the live show again, and he said, you know, I want to be there. So
it came to take a nap.
2 days ago, show up again.
So how many individuals, Carlos? How many individuals do you think you have around, you know, the tower of these animals, of these beasts?
We have oh wow, it's hard. Well, they're so fast, it's hard to keep track of them. No, we have several individuals here, and this one's a female. It's pregnant right now, so hopefully it doesn't give birth now that we're here. But it's really nice to see this sloth in this area. We also have some howler monkeys. I want to show you a little bit of where we are right now. Let me see if I can just show you here. We're right here at the Canopy Tower right now. A nice view of the forest around here. So we got some howler monkeys. So it's really a really great place for canopy birds. Really nice. So we're very happy to be able to show you guys a little bit of Panama. And I hope you guys have been helping, and the Global Bird Weekend is very, very important. There's still time to donate for this great cause to stop illegal bird trade. So hopefully some of you can go to the Global Birding website and make some donations so we can continue doing this, because this is what we love. We love birding, we love nature, and this is very important to protect the habitat, to protect the birds, to protect the wildlife. So it's very, very important. Hey, Andres.
Hey, how are you? I am here a little frustrated because you see I'm in the cloud forest, but then it started to get sunny.
All right.
And the birds disappeared. But I have there right now, I'm going to try to put it in the scope. I got a flame-faced tanager. It's going to be a little messy, but I'm trying to get you a flame-faced tanager here for you guys. Of course. The golden tanager keeps on appearing, but the flame face that was here, there you go. Look at that tanager. Let me just track it for a sec, and look at that beauty. This, some people call it the Blackburnian warbler of the tanagers. Flame face from the subtropics of Ecuador. There are two different subspecies of flame face. For some people, two different species altogether. But this is the western one, flame face tanager. I'll keep on tracking them. Give me a sec. They don't have any sexual dimorphism like some tanagers do. And so happily they are both equally astonishing, as you can see on this particular bird. It's just a superb thing. So this is what you're protecting, guys. This is what people that are supporting the initiative of BirdLife International do, is supporting the life of these particular beauties. So keep on doing that, guys. Help us doing that. Use your Swarovski binocs to watch these birds, because, I mean, if you look at these birds like the flame-faced tanager through the new NL Pures, you may get blind. How are you, Anthony? You got
Hey,
some golden
Andreas, look at what I have here.
Is a
the adult and the juvenile golden hooded tanager, and the adult is feeding. Look at that great view of the male just feeding the juvenile. See that what you were saying is very important. And conservation is the most. So places like this, where I am right now, help to protect a good number of tropical rainforests that improve the life of local resident birds as well as migratory species that might show up here at any time. Yeah, so conservation is important. Keep birding. Use your equipment. Oh, look at this Juvi. I'm just gonna focus on this one. He's just practicing with this melastomase, and he's one of those plants of importance here.
Very, very nice. You know, I thought that particular species there was a plain colored tanager. It's just so
plain indeed. Yeah, that's what I thought at the beginning. It's kind of rare in this elevation, but when I saw the male just feeding on that one, I just realized it was the golden hooded.
Very, very cool. Very, very cool. I am just showing here the garden that I am birding at. It is just a superb location in the cloud forest. But this, you see all the sun coming through the trees here? That's very unusual. And that's why, even though you see right now a ton of birds right there, normally there is more. And I have had a little bit of a hard time trying to get some birds for you guys. The golden tanagers are all the time there, but some others need to show up as well.
Hello. Hi, Andres.
Hey, Meche. How are you? What are you having there?
We have a white-winged becard female here. It's quite of in the shade, but it's quite nice to see. It's eating a katydid, so it's like hitting it against the tree.
I love when they do that. I love when they do that. It just looks so weird, really. I'm gonna try to go back to my tanagers here because they are back, and this is a little messy, but I'll do my best. I have a female black cap tanager at this moment. You can see that?
Oh, nice. Yes, look at that. How beautiful.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Wow,
they're really
that's
cool.
Gorgeous. Look at that.
Oh. Yeah, and how has it been in Costa Rica there? Are you getting some more tourists coming in now that Costa Rica is open, or?
We've been having just a few, but it's gonna start. We're hopeful.
Yeah. Just you know, guys, for the people that are watching, this is a lemon rum tanager or flame rum tanager female. Wow, just in case. Good. Sorry, I interrupted you, Lisa.
Look at the color.
How nice. We don't get that one in Costa Rica. I think that there have been some reports in the south, but not a lot.
Yeah, no, this is a really cool tanager. It's very similar to your scarlet rump. Kind of in the same group.
Yes.
But this is on the yellow side. The male is quite spectacular. I had it for a minute some time ago, but it was not very cooperative, and it just took off and disappeared. I just couldn't nail it to the feeding log right there.
I think this Picard is still struggling there with the katydid.
Yeah, it's
a very hard time trying to eat it.
How's the snowcat for today? Did you call him today so that it shows up or not?
He did, but he came very early.
Yeah, we saw him earlier.
Yes, first light in the morning he was there, and now we are waiting for him. Hopefully this time it will cooperate.
Send him a WhatsApp message.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, no, please do. That's the superb bird. I haven't seen it. I want to see it. Hey, Eric, we have Eric with some more hummingbirds. You are muted, Eric. but we got you on the screen right now. We have Eric that it has been showing off the fiery-throated hummingbirds in the highlands of Costa Rica. And while he cannot, we cannot hear Eric, we'll have Diego. Oh,
hey,
a pair of very cool jacamars, eh?
Yeah, a male in the left, female in the right. Rufous-tailed jacamars, male just left. They've been catching tons of prey around here. There is a juvenile they are feeding, so they've been busy like crazy.
Monkeys
I wanted to try to show you these. Yeah, Rufous crown woodpecker, red crown woodpecker.
Nice. Very cool. So is the third woodpecker for the show or the fourth? I don't know if I'm keeping track correctly now. That's a cool bird. I also got a new one here, a blue-winged mountain tanager. This is what I was waiting for. Blue-winged mountain tanager right now in the scope. Look at this.
Look at those wings. Beautiful.
Yeah. These mountain tanagers are proper from like the highlands of the Andes, eh? This is one of the mountain tanagers that reach the lowest in elevation. And you can see how beautiful they are. Blue-winged mountain tanagers. Just took off. I'm going to try to move it to other places. I will try to get you some hummingbirds, but the light on the hummingbirds in this spot is not particularly great. So
I came with a woodpecker again. That's a beautiful male. Look at that. Look at the back. And look at the red on the head. This is one of the most common woodpeckers, actually, even inside cities in relatively warm to moderate temperate climates. Medellin, Cali, they will have tons of these woodpeckers around. So it's the real woodpecker that people know.
Yeah, people are familiar with the.
A lot of the people think on this.
Carpintero. I have blue-gray tanager.
Azulejo.
Azulejo, correct. I'm gonna try to get another one. There is the azulejo, as we talked in the previous show. Yeah.
I don't want to play the azulejo game because last time when we were saying azulejo and parcero and words in Spanish, I came with a bad word, so I'm not gonna do it this time.
Exactly. Hey, you have Carlos with the program.
Yes, here is slaty tail. Just turn around for us. It's really nice to see this gorgeous male here. So, like I say, this is one of the 5 species of trogon that we can find in this area in the Soberania National Park.
5.
They're
wow.
So really, trogons are just one of those amazing birds. I remember when I started birding, I didn't like flycatcher at all. And then, people say, Carlos, what is this? What is this bird? It's a little tiny flycatcher. Oh, no, look at this trogon better. This is better. But now I love flycatchers. I love all birds. It's just one of the things, But trogons are really stars when you see them. It's really a neat bird, along with the quetzals. Hopefully, if somebody can show some quetzal would be great for today. From here, in a few minutes, when I'm off the screen, I'm gonna move to the Gamboa area, to the Canopy B&B. I'm gonna see if we have something on the feeders there, and maybe I can go to the entrance of the pipeline road. So I'll be out for a few minutes. What you got, Danilo?
Well, I'm trying to get a banana crate. Yes.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah. What happened is just behind a banana flower.
Yeah.
I guess it's something interesting back there. There is now. Now we can see all the full bird. Banana quid is, I have to say, one of the common species, and most of Panama, but here at the lodge is very common. I have to say that. But always it's amazing to see this bird. Always, I'm happy to find it. Now we went behind the flower again. We get in Anthony.
Hey, Danilo.
Hey,
yes,
hello, Anthony.
How you doing back there? Have an azulejo. Well, excellent. Here we call it viudita. So that will be the Central American version of the blue-gray tanager, a subspecies from this part of Costa Rica. Less blue on the wings and less white than the Ecuadorian one. So viudita. That's what we have in view at the moment. As things are, let's see, getting better here. There's more activity of birds going on. They are having view honey creepers, and there's a Montezuma pendola calling right behind. Might show up at any time here to the feeder. I don't know if you can hear that, and a couple other birds that might show up. So yeah, keep tracking those to show the audience the beauty of the colors of Latin America. So I'm gonna move the scope to.
Yeah, we can hear. We can hear that.
Hey, Andres, what you have there? Hey, look at that hummingbird.
Yeah. Oh, guess when? It's coming back again. There is the striped-throated hermit. It's the smallest hermit that we can find around. I guess it's still feeding the flower. Now it's gone. It was a beautiful striped-throated hermit. And it's still on the flower. Same flower I got the banana with 2 minutes ago. I'm still looking at this flower and see if we can get something else. And
yeah, definitely flowers and insects for sure.
Yeah. Still the honey creeper.
Yeah.
Beautiful,
yeah, I have
beautiful
this,
immature. Yeah.
This immature. This UV.
The jammy. What is that? Papaya.
Papaya, correct?
Papaya.
Yeah. What a healthy breakfast for them.
Yeah, you should put some granola on that papaya. It would be even better.
Definitely, yeah, some yogurt, and then you have a complete breakfast. And some coffee for sure.
Yeah, I am giving banana to my clients. You know, Ecuador is one of the biggest exporters of banana, so we have plenty. Whatever the birds leave for the rest of us, we export them.
Sure, that happened here too. Yeah, with the papayas. See, I'm gonna interrupt you. It's one of, after seeing all of those colors in yours. Yeah, there's a palm tanager that I wanted to add to the list of the birds. Yeah. See how we share some birds. It's really cool to see how some of the birds that we have here in Costa Rica in view can be seen in Ecuador. So we are united by the birds too. So that's something else that we have in common, besides our language and part of the history, but also the birds for sure are definitely a really great way to connect us.
Yeah, exactly. Not only the birds. I mean, birds are super cool, and that's why we need to protect. And again, I just want to reinforce. Oh, look at that! I want to reinforce that later. But we have the beautiful frog from Costa Rica there, Juan Diego.
Hello, hi Andres. Nice to see your golden tanagers. Beautiful birds. But
I think that's one of the most photographed frogs in the world, if not the most, right?
Well, and now becomes one of the most live broadcasted frogs in the world with this activity happening.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah, it was missing the people out here, so we now presented in the show. It happens that where I'm right now in the Caribbean lowlands, it's a very humid and place, and it has a lot of little lagoons around the garden I'm standing. So there are a lot of these red-eyed tree frogs sleeping on the leaves. So this one, we just move the leaf a little bit. You just walk up and open his eyes, and it's showing these beautiful, beautiful red eyes. You see those orange webs there, and then on the sides, that blue with kind of a yellow stripes, kind of creamy stripes. So it's a stunner. Oh, wow, but we have also a stunner over here with Anthony.
Hey, look, Juan Diego, look at what I found here.
Good to see you, my friend. Yeah.
Good to hear you here. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably a bird you have at Laguna Lagarto, but well, a group of 4 at least just landed on the feeder, and they're having a fest, and there is a waiting oropendola here too. Wow, 2 more, 6 in total. Have a dozen of those color arasaris just having a fest with this. Let me see if I can get more than just one.
Wow.
In the frame. Look at the color. Look at this. That's a rated deal.
My frog is scared with those aracaris so close because
definitely
prey frogs. Aracaris and toucans are kind of bad boys in the forest, so they like to get some protein sometimes, and frogs are in the menu.
The whole again is here. Let me see if I can get some of those are in a more natural setting.
Absolutely, I agree. Natural
but definitely a great way to
Wow,
add
that's the whole
extra
crew.
colors. Look at those, having those chunks of papaya.
Nice, nice. This is it's a bird that is missing here today in my place. It's every time we do a live virtual birding tour here in this place, we get the color arasari, but today it's having a break. So yeah, maybe next time.
Well, they all came here because this is the first time I see them in a broadcasting in a session. So
Nice.
they are here. Oh, there is another pendula that just flew over this side. Let me see if I can get it. Oh, right there. There
Oh,
is a Montezuma
we're
oro pendula. Yep, that is just waiting for the opportunity to jump. Oh, it was just chased by this aracari. Look at
sorry.
this
I will
view.
show a
See, if
black
you're a
chick woodpecker
photographer,
over
actually,
here.
you can hear the clicks of the camera next to where I am. People got excited with the arasaris. Pretty good size bird,
I got a
kind
front
of easy
painter
to
on here too.
photograph. Hey, Lisa, what you have there, Meche?
Hello. Hi. We have a brown jay here. Family of brown jays eating from the papaya and bananas. That's a young one there with the yellow iring and yellow beak. The adults will have black bill and no iring. One of our more common birds and very noisy.
Yeah, they're making lots of noise.
Hey, look at this. Look at that beautiful UV. Definitely a
Yes.
great bird that we can find in the tropics for sure.
Yes, very, very noisy.
I can still
Well,
get this one.
they left.
Yeah, they are very busy with the papayas. Look at the pieces that they get. One that just landed there was carrying a fruit from the forest and just swallow it in front of the feeder before getting the papaya. To accelerate the digestion.
Wow, how interesting.
Yeah, it's a really cool bird to add to the audience and for them to enjoy.
Oh, I will
Hey,
also
got
have
a
some
view of the
pendulas here.
oropendula and they are
Are
calling
they
here. See, we are connected to. Let's see if I can get this. Oh, there one right here. See?
another one here?
Yeah, what a great bird. Oh, and they are all gone. Now there's gonna be time for the little ones, hopefully. In the meantime, oh no, no, not a little one at all. See, the one just jumped to the feeder. The crested one is just bouncing
Oh,
there
crested
while
one.
it's trying to reach
Very
the
nice.
papaya left by the arasaris.
Oh, how beautiful.
Just gonna focus a little bit. It's a really interesting bird with no sexual dimorphism. Really cool to see in the past
Yes.
show the South American version of the Penelope group. So it's really cool to see how they are very diverse and how they are spread all over Latin America. So yeah, for you guys in Turrialba and here is one of
Yes.
those species that we get almost daily, but they're always
Sorry?
cool. He hunted a lot in the past. Nowadays, more protected. Hey, what's a tanager there?
Again with the black cap here. Again with the black cap tanager in the
Great.
scope. Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
good. That other pendula looked very, very nice there. But the
Yeah.
smaller birds
Oh,
are what drive some people too. These are really cool.
definitely.
Again,
Yeah.
female black cap tanagers. Whoa.
Trying to get
Just took
some.
off. The good thing is that we always have these golden tanagers as a backup. You know, every time I have something new and flies away, I can always rely on the golden tanagers to be around, and that's really good because I mean, they are just eye candy.
Yeah. Look,
We have a
this
nice
is you
panorama
earlier
there.
showed me the view of your garden. Now
Yeah.
this is the view from where I am at the moment. The
Oh,
volcano
beautiful.
should be there. Well, a little bit. You can see part of the side of the volcano on the screen. And as I move here to the side, you will see the largest lake of Costa Rica that is named
Nice.
after this region. So Arenal Lake and Arenal Volcano region. So the foothills of Costa Rica are just amazing. Look at the colors. We share that with you guys. And this spot in Iber holds the highest number of birds in the country reported. Hey, I have competition with aracaris.
Finally, your aracaris left you, and you won't believe it. They arrived here.
Wow, that was quick.
that's gonna break the record of those godwits flying long distances. You know, this guy is fast. Just arrived here.
Yeah.
And he's feasting on the bananas right here. Beautiful bird. You can see that long, really long bill, and it's nice band on its belly that gives the name collard, arasari or arasari.
Them probably not well heard, but there's a howler monkey on the background. It's not my stomach for sure. It's a howler monkey.
And I got another bird here that it's maybe familiar for some of the people in the audience.
Hey, the first migratory of the session.
Yes, Baltimore Oriole, a female, so it's feeding here on the bananas. And yeah, it's yesterday in the global big day, we had an amazing number of migratory species. It was overwhelming. Bay-breasted tanagers, chestnut-sided warblers, everything it's here. And Baltimore Orioles for sure are becoming more and more common. We had a big migration of raptors also flying over our heads yesterday. So it's a very interesting time of the year to bird in the neotropics, since all the birds are arriving.
Nice.
And also, yeah. What do you have over there? It looks like a quite nice.
Yeah, I have a bunch of birds that are not migratory or resident. Look at this guy here. I wanted to show you before. This is called a velvet purple coronet. I hope it comes back soon. And right now there is a different one there. This is not a velvet purple coronet, by the way, that it just showed up in the screen. The velvet purple coronet was there a minute ago. This looks like a young or a female brilliant in there. Probably a female or young fawn-breasted brilliant. And now we have a brown violet here in the back of these hummingbird feeders. It's difficult, it's not showing its front. But we've been having some really cool stuff in here in the feeders, but the problem is that it is being backlit. Now the velvet purple coronet is right there. You can see a lot of purple, a lot of blue kind of in the back, very goldeny under wing, and it's got black most of the head when the light doesn't show well. So yeah, we have who do we have there? Meanwhile, I'm gonna do tracking the velvet purple.
Yeah.
Coronet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what are we having there? A vireo? What is that?
Well, it's a good question. I think it's a Tennessee warbler. I think that's what it is at the moment. Okay. I hope you help me to correct. Maybe something else. Let's see. I just see.
Spring, really, with no G's is very difficult.
It is one of those migratory species. Yeah, it's a Tennessee warbler. That is.
I cannot see well from here. Try to check if it has like a white on the vent.
Yeah, it's gone at the moment.
Oh, nice. Well, palm tanager is a good replacement.
Yeah, definitely more local. But the migratory species are always really cool to see. So what else do you have there? Oh.
Yeah, a bunch of hummers right now. Velvet purple cornets have been showing up, and there you go. This is it with a white on the tail. You can see it's kind of the most common species in this particular spot, as you can see in there. But I've been having like violet-tailed sylphs and empress brilliants. So far, I have not been able to show you that in the screen, however. They come and go. They come and go. What elevation are you on? Where you are? Probably somebody already asked you that.
Yeah, it's a good question. It's 700 meters above the sea level, around 2,000 feet. So middle elevation foothills. We have the influence of the Caribbean side, and not far away from here is where the volcano is, 1,700 meters above the sea level. And it's a great middle elevation place. It's one of those
just
30
to clarify,
plus habitats.
Just to clarify, we normally ask about elevations here in South America and Central America because a lot of birds, they basically belong to one particular elevation belt. And so it is important to know what elevation you are on when you are visiting the tropics, because the distribution of the birds varies with the elevation. That's kind of one of the main things about diversity in the subtropics is having some gradients of elevation, correct?
Correct. That's a great point. That's a great point. And the distribution of birds and the elevation.
There.
Hey, yeah, look at that anomaly.
Yes, it's a giant bridle anomaly.
Go for it.
It's pretty close by. I just took a walk around the lodge and then I just find it on the branch. It's pretty quiet now there. I'm not sure it's maybe a female because it's not as colorful. I have seen colorful ones like green emerald colors. I don't know if I'm wrong or not, but to me it looks like pretty dark brown color. So I'm guessing it's a female. It was a giant bridle anomaly.
That's a great anomaly. Yeah, definitely. Lizards, anoles, and reptiles in general are really cool. Due to the diversity, and also because they are part of the diet of a lot of birds that we have in the tropics too. So it's common to see some small falcons, raptors, and even mudmots. Yeah, carrying some small medium-sized lizards in their beak.
Long from the head to the tail.
Yeah, green honey creepers are still coming to the feeder. The activity seems to slow down a bit, although we got this great view with the arasaris and a brief view of the oropendola, red-legged honey creepers are in view. Something interesting about this species, the way how they molt. So, and there is an interesting sexual dimorphism going on there. So when you see the bird and the primaries, the wings are green. That's great information to separate males and females. If you see an individual with black on the wings, I have one here in view. Let's see if I can get it before it's gone. Oh no! Well. There's a honey creeper that replaced it, but there was a male red-legged honey creeper with black on the wings. During the breeding season, they molt and they completely change. Hey, woodpecker! There we have a woodpecker.
Hello. Hey, we got black-cheeked woodpeckers.
Yes, beautiful.
Hey,
male.
Great! Way closer than mine. It was like 200 yards away.
Yes, those ones are very near. Actually, there is the male and there's also the female here. If I follow the feeder, there is the female there. You can see that she has like a buffy patch in between the red and the yellow. The male doesn't.
Yeah. Great that you got this closer view of the woodpecker, because I got mine like a black spot in the snack with backlight, so it wasn't the best for the audience. So now we have good stuff there. So a couple birds that show black and red.
Yeah, those ones.
See, what a coincidence,
come regularly to our feeders. Both of them.
Yeah, great. That's always cool to have in view.
Beautiful red honey
Costa Rica.
There. Wow. I haven't seen that bird this year.
Oh, really? Wow. Well, check your virtual bird.
To go and visit you.
Definitely, yeah. Come over, and as well as the audience. As soon as the borders are open, you are more than invited to come here and get your birds. Hey, Juan D.
Hey, we got a new species for the show here. Oh, just flew. It was a plain colored tanager that actually just flew away. But it was a nice Caribbean lowland specialty. I still have a yellow-throated euphonia over here, and maybe the plain colored tanager will come back again.
Let's add some color to the audience.
Yeah, we got a blue-gray tanager that I haven't shown from here, although we have seen it. This famous azulejo that the guides in South America call it. But here in Costa Rica, we call it viudita. Yeah, like widow. Like viudita, it's a very famous bird here in the Costa Rican folklore because it's so common along rural areas. So it's still around here. And we also have the yellow-throated euphonia. Still up here is calling. So yeah, we have a nice composition here. Right now, we have Anthony in the foothills and me in the lowlands. Meche and Lisa in the Caribbean foothills as well, and Eric in the highlands. So it's a nice combination of Costa Rican
Diego
birds.
in the Magdalena Valley with a lineated woodpecker.
Hey, great! Another species to the show.
Excellent.
Yeah, more woodpeckers, guys. I hope that the North Americans can cope with this.
Nice, Diego.
She's gone. But I'm just gonna move a meter because I have another species in the back.
Guys, I have something here really cool. I have something really cool. Give me 1 second. Don't take
Okay, I will entertain people meanwhile with this tropical mockingbird.
Look at this, guys.
Show it. Mission control.
Booming show.
Oh, kill this.
Hey!
There you have it. One of the stars of Central America, and also in Colombia, and a little part of Colombia.
Yeah, absolutely. It comes all the way to the Caribbean, so it makes it to the Santa Marta Mountains and all the lowlands in the north part of the country.
Yeah, it's wonderful we have it here because it's been a slow morning, and I was thinking that we will miss this kill-bill toucan in the session. Unfortunately, we didn't. So this is it's one of the specialties. You can see that beautiful color in the bill. Look at that. It's red, green, orange, blue, yellow chest, red band. It's simply amazing.
Oh, which is the name, Juan Diego Tocayo, that you normally use? Kill bill or rainbow bill? Because rainbow bill is totally way more romantic,
I totally agree.
You know, descriptive.
I absolutely agree with the rainbow bill name. I mean, look at this, doing something. It's doing something. It's going to do something. Oh,
it's going to regurgitate probably?
Maybe. He's been eating somewhere else. I mean, not in the feeder because we've been here since sunrise and it's not here. It's just feeding on the forest in natural fruits. And now we have it here resting. He's taking a look at the feeders. But to answer your question, Diego, we normally refer this bird as a kill-bill toucan.
Cool. Yeah.
We have a better view now, actually, of the kill-bill toucan. A second one.
I'm gonna move a little bit here because there are some parakeets.
Oh. Just moved. Okay, just a second. Just move.
Hey, this is Corey. I'm live in New York. I got some shorebirds here in Queens. Shaz Birdchick, you there?
I am.
On your feeders?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, it's they all just flew off because I started talking.
Gotcha.
It's been an active morning. Let's see what you got. You got some shorebirds there?
Yeah, I'm hanging out with some black-bellied plovers, some red knots, and some dunlin. We got high tide here in Queens, so they've all come in to roost and hang out and dodge the occasional merlin that's been strafing them.
Yeah, my juncos have been dealing with a merlin this morning, too. I was worried I wasn't going to have anybody here when it started.
Yeah, I'm just relieved we finally have some bland brown and dark birds after all those colorful things from the tropics.
I know. I think people are overwhelmed this Sunday morning, and they need something subdued. I know Minnesotans do. Oh, look at that. I got my sexy fox sparrow.
Oh, it's a nice red one, right?
Yeah, we get the red morph here, and they're always smacking at us in the backyard. But this is my favorite bird that I get here in the fall in my backyard. Unless there's a Harris sparrow, then that's my favorite.
I love watching them scratch around for seed the whole time. Always kicking around.
Yeah, and so what I do is I get the super extra fine sunflower hearts, and I scatter it in the grass. And the squirrels can smell it, but they can't find it, and it drives them crazy.
Is that a white crown there too?
Yeah, that just showed up this morning. That hasn't been here for the last couple of days.
Yeah, the juvenile looks like no actual white crown.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, I think I hear some geese coming in over by you.
No, actually, that was something made all the shorebirds get very angry, and they all started peeping and yelling at each other. I didn't see what actually caused it. It looks like maybe a cormorant flew over and they got nervous.
Oh, now we have the obligatory white-throated sparrow. Oh, look at your birds. They're in perfect light this morning.
Yeah, I got lucky with this, and some nice seaside goldenrod around them, which serves as a great plant for our monarch butterflies on their way south.
Awesome.
But yeah, these black-bellied plovers and red knots and dunlin, they're all going to be heading south for the most part. We'll have some dunlin stick around, but this is a really good refueling spot for them in Jamaica Bay. And they're all going to be heading south to the southern U.S. and Central America.
Oh man, this is fantastic. I envy your ability to really study your shorebirds close up like that. Most of our Minnesota shorebirds are way out there when they come in.
Yeah, I was very lucky that the broadcast time coincided with high tide, so it kind of drove everything up to the edges of the bay.
Yeah. Oh, it's good stuff. Good stuff. So can you time your watch to how often a peregrine pops in?
Peregrines have been absent this morning, but a merlin has been coming by about every 10 to 15 minutes to see if anything's not paying attention.
Oh man, last week I was on some Lapland longspurs and I had a pair of merlins trying to work them. I've not seen merlins work together like that before.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah, you got a nice little pile of sparrows there, though. I love the juncos. We only have a couple of them have come back so far. It looks like you're very busy with them. Oh,
yeah.
Now we got cut and see Diego's pretty parakeets.
Hey, Corey, May, Sharon, how's it going?
It's going awesome. Thank you for adding a little color.
Light there on those birds. Wow. I'm just bragging. The last time, this is orange-chin parakeets. Probably I'm moving a little bit farther in the road, in the trail here. So this is the last colorful thing you will see today, guys.
Hey, we might manage to get a warbler if we're lucky, with a little bit of yellow. Good to see you, Diego.
Yeah, thanks for all your birds this morning, Diego. Yeah, all those birds were just killing me this morning. I was like, oh.
Yeah, barbets and arisaris, and yeah, it's just not fair.
Yeah, and then the toucan at the end.
Oh,
I might get a...
Oh my goodness.
Oh no. No, you did not.
Hola, Sharon. Hola, Corey. Here I am. I just from the Canopy Tower just ran into the B&B because we have this beautiful spectacled owl just perched outside the B&B here in Gamboa. So look at this beauty. And this is the adult. And then we also have an immature. I just found an immature here. We just didn't know that the young one was here. So we have a nice, gorgeous juvenile spectacled owl. This is the biggest of the owl in the area here in Panama. How are you guys doing back in North America?
Well, right now I'm having serious FOMO over that spectacled owl.
Yeah, that's just not fair right now, Carlos.
Oh no, this is good. Well, you know how I enjoy every bird I see. I enjoy things that you guys got back there. Look at the shorebird. Wow. And then what do you got there, Sharon? What is
I've got a bunch of native sparrows. So I've got some juncos, I've got a fox sparrow, a white-throated sparrow, a white crowned sparrow, and I even have some interesting subspecies. Like I have a female Oregon junco bee bopping around here somewhere. Oh, I just had a red-breasted nuthatch fly in, and those things do not stay. All right, let's see. Who else do we have back here?
Whoa.
Oh.
Hey, Sherry.
Hi. Who am I talking to?
It's Brittany and Javi on South Padre.
Hi. I'm sorry. When I watch you on my phone, your names don't show up right away. Oh, what do you have there? How many great blue herons do you have?
Gosh, there's probably, I guess there's like 6 there in the screen. And right now we are in migration. So yesterday we saw like 2 dozen out there.
You're probably getting some from a rookery that I have in my park here in Minneapolis.
Probably so. Like here's kind of the scene here. It's
wow.
It's a beautiful morning here.
It is gorgeous. Man, that is an awful lot of heron back there. Man, if you were standing in the middle of that, they would be vomiting on you like crazy.
We've been seeing streams of them come by the last couple of days. We had a cold front come through, and just ahead of the cold front where flocks of great blues. They kind of come in at a dozen at a time, or a bit more sometimes, and sometimes they'll come and rest here on the flats for a little while.
Ooh, who's here?
Wow, there's some hummers.
Is that Jenny?
We got some hummers. This is Jenny. Yeah, Jenny meant the Patent Center for Hummingbirds in Patagonia, Arizona.
Awesome.
And just the hummingbird that just flew off was our violet crown. We have an Anna's on there right now. Oh, they're beautifully backlit in the dawn light.
That's a great way to start the day right there.
Sure is. The rufous just came through. Yeah. So here if you've ever been in Patagonia, is that it? I think that might be yep, that was the violet crown on the left there.
I thought I saw a flash of violet just a bit ago when it was on there.
Yeah, they're lovely, right on the crown. So this is the Tucson Audubon Center Patent Center for Hummingbirds. And it's a beautiful morning here. It was a bit cold, but now it's really very nice. Let's see if I can pan over to the other feeder.
Those hummers get going as soon as the sun rises.
That's our violet crown.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
They're hungry this morning.
Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone. We are live. I have a beautiful male American kestrel here, just hanging out on this telephone pole. There's large flocks of brown-headed cowbirds, up to about maybe 200 to 300, that are flying around on this field, which are making the Cooper's hawks and the sharp-shinned hawks very happy today. So with some luck, we'd be able to see some predatory action. I'll keep my eye out on those guys as well. But this kestrel seems pretty content just hanging out there without doing a lot of moving. So I think that I could potentially get even closer. I'm going to utilize my sneaking skills and see if I can get closer there. Ooh, what do we have in Arizona? Is that a purple finch? What do we have there? Christy and Tim. There we go. I think you're on mute. Let me reverse my camera. Excellent. All right. So, what's up, everyone? I am out here in Georgia. The temperature here is pretty cool, pretty mild. As you can see, I'm wearing my hoodie. And we are going to bring you some really cool birds today from here in North America. Let's see. I'm looking at some American kestrel. I'm also looking at some brown-headed cowbirds. So far, I've been here for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I have about 35, maybe 40 species. So this is one of those locations, open grassland, retention pond, when you never really know what you're going to see. Brittany and Javi, what's up?
Oh, hey, Jason. We've
up?
got an osprey on the scope. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
Great. Nice to see you. Yeah,
Always.
It's a beautiful morning here. We've got this osprey on the scope. He hangs out there like every day.
They just installed this new electric post there, and now it's a favorite perch for this osprey. We've been seeing lots of these birds. They spend the winter here on South Padre Island. They don't nest here, but come fall, hundreds of them move into our area, and there's plenty of fish for them here.
Nice. We had the kestrel that we were just trying to sneak up on flushed and flew away, mainly because there's a big red-tailed hawk flying in right now. But he seems to have other plans. He's flying past and he's not stopping.
We don't see too many red tails here on South Padre, but definitely plenty of these ospreys.
And you know, it's the reverse for me here in Georgia. We see an osprey every once in a while, but they're not super common here, unfortunately.
The light is shining beautifully on this one.
I love it.
It's really cool. Sometimes they call out to each other, and you'll look around and you won't see the other one, and then all of a sudden it just pops in from the horizon. They got such good eyesight.
Nice. So osprey, one of the birds that, you know, no matter where we're broadcasting from, there's a possibility. If you're near water, you could potentially see that bird, right? That's a bird that lives on 6 of the 7 continents. It's all over the world. There are different variations in the species, no matter depending on where you are, but for the most part, that bird is everywhere water is. They are primarily piscivores, which means they eat fish. And it's always good to see them do their thing and dive into the water, talons first.
Yeah, they make it look easy. They make fishing look easy for sure.
And you know, fun fact, I've never been fishing before, so I'm just going to take your word on that one.
It's not easy. These guys make it look way too simple. And they never drop their fish. Once they catch a fish, that's it. It's not going anywhere. They got those little spines on their feet.
Oh, we have some geese there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, we've got the Aleutian Canada geese. I'm sorry, cackling geese. Good Lord, living in the
cackling.
past. Yeah, this is we're in the Central Valley of California right now, and what we're looking at right now is a relatively small group that are somewhat near the road, and a little bit further up the road we've got Bruce. He's got some others, but these are as close as I've been able to get so far. But the cackling geese here are the Aleutian subspecies, and this is essentially the area here in the Central Valley of California where probably 80 to 90% of this particular bird winters.
Wow.
With a small group that has been hitting up the northern coast of California for the past few years. But these guys were close to extinction back in the late 60s, down to like 300 birds.
So tell us, because, you know, cackling versus Canada, right? It's something that a lot of people have trouble with when it comes to identifying. Can you tell us what you look for when determining whether or not a bird is a cackling goose or a Canada goose?
Yeah, for sure. The first thing is going to be the size. These guys are very small. And you'll notice it predominantly with the, you know, if you see them side by side, there's no mistaking. It's like a Canada goose with a mallard next to it.
Yeah.
But the vocalizations are much higher pitched. You don't have the honking like you do with Canadas. You might be able to hear them around me, maybe. And then, of course, the diminutive bill is really striking on these birds. There's a couple of sandhill cranes flying by. And then with the Aleutians, you've got that, in a lot of cases, you've got that white ring around the neck. I'm not sure if you can make that out on some of these birds. Here come more flying in. Yeah, so much smaller bird overall. It's kind of, and when I look at the bill of these birds, I think if you're familiar with Ross's versus snow goose, you know, that real diminutive bill versus the big honking bill on a snow goose. Same thing here.
Gotcha.
Guys,
makes sense.
Yeah. So you're in Georgia right now, Jason?
Yeah, I'm in Georgia. I'm in the middle of a field about 30 minutes north of Atlanta, and we're getting some pretty good viewing of some meadowlarks right now. They're putting on a show, flying around, and then just completely disappearing into the grasses.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, the Cornell lab has entered the chat.
Colin.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Well, going well. I've never been to. Are you in Sapsucker Woods?
Yeah, I was just trying to move it over to a kingfisher that just picked up a goldfish out of the pond.
Nice.
I'm here on some mallards. They're right in front of me, but we also have a bunch of wood ducks and other birds that are coming through.
Very nice. I'm going to try and move upwards so you can see some of these birds coming down. And that's not going to work, so I'm not going to do that.
I see what you were trying to do there. I like it. Yeah. It was pretty ambitious.
I don't know if you can hear the sandhill cranes behind me.
So we have a pond over here as well. And I'm walking to the pond because we've had there's some gadwall out there. There's some green-winged teal and some blue-winged teal as well. So depending on the window that I get to look through, I should be able to get some pretty decent views of those waterfowl there. So you said the kingfisher grabbed a goldfish.
Yeah, or a bright orange fish, which I assume was a goldfish that I didn't even know was in the pond. But it was just such a surprise. I wanted to try and get it in the scope, but then it flew off. I'm going to move over here and see if I can get these wood ducks in the scope.
Ooh, nice.
This is...
Okay, I'm having a ton of... The birds are everywhere here. We're getting a ton of cassins and lawrences.
Ah, nice.
It is?
Nice.
Though?
Ooh. So just now I'm on the
colors
field and I'm walking with some grass that's about, I don't know what, 6 to 12 inches high, and I flushed a sparrow, and I'm trying to get a better look at that. Your eyes on it? Oh. Is it still down in the grass?
In the brown.
Oh, okay.
In the center.
Hello. So I am here back in Queens again. We have a double-crested cormorant perched up on a post drying off after it was fishing. And behind it is the Freedom Tower, which replaced the Twin Towers that came down on 9/11. So we got a nice little bit of the skyline behind the bird forest here.
Okay. So here's some sparrows. This is Jenny in Patagonia, Arizona.
Hi, Jenny.
See here. See if they come back in. Yeah, some lovely white-crowned sparrows. They're feeding under one of our feeder stations here at the Tucson Audubon Patton Center for Hummingbirds. Right nearby, there's a brush pile. So these guys keep moving between the brush pile and feeding on some of the seeds below the feeders here that have been knocked down. And this is a winter visitor for us. They stay all winter, and they've only just recently arrived. So got some change of the seasons happening here.
Yeah, we've
They're
had
lovely
some of
little
them
sparrow.
moving through New York, but they don't stick around for us. They head further south.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we couldn't be in more different type of locations right now.
No, probably not. And
I've
getting
traffic
similar
noise
birds.
Yeah, traffic noise behind me and buildings in front of me, and but we still see a lot of the same type of birds. It's nice. And Shaz had the same species in Minnesota earlier.
Well, they're certainly very cute little sparrows. Very, very dynamic.
That they are. I'm just glad you have an adult instead of the juvenile Sharon did, because that white crown is much nicer.
It is, yeah, very bold white and black stripes on the adult, and then the kind of caramel and cream stripes on a juvenile. See what else is around there. And I give a look at this. We have a lot going on here. So this is the Patton Center for Hummingbirds. It's a nice morning. We have a lot of different species. I can hear lots of hummingbirds calling. Down here in southern Arizona, things are actually still blooming this time of year. There's a lot of flowers. Have our water features. And then more towards the back of the preserve, we have our meadow, our beautiful butterfly meadow. It's the Richard Graham Memorial Meadow. And it's also just exploding with flowers right now because we get our rainy season in late summer. So fall is actually quite a flowery time for us. And this pond right here.
Oh, we're on to some.
This is Sharon. I've got a male purple finch along with a female house finch.
Oh, how lovely.
And I thought it would be fun because I think, Jenny, did you have the cassins earlier?
I did not have cassins on camera, but they have been here. Yes. Cassins has been around.
Okay, there was a cassins on a camera. I just couldn't see on my phone.
I saw that, yeah.
Okay, yeah. But I thought I would bring up the different one, and I'm super excited. We get these nesting in northern Minnesota, but I live down in the St. Paul area, and so they've just this is a guy who arrived last night. I haven't seen him all week, so I'm super excited.
That's beautiful.
I bribe all my
some
birds.
years in Arizona, we get lots of them in the winter, and then some years hardly any. And it's shaping up to be maybe a good winter for them here in southern Arizona.
Same, and we're also getting an insane number of pine siskins this year. But yeah, super excited to get some colorful birds. I know we had South America earlier, and I do love the brown birds, but I'm super excited to get this purple finch. I tried early this morning to go out because yesterday for Global Birding Day, I did an event at my park and we heard an angry chickadee, and I went to check and we had a long-eared owl for that. And the owl migrated last night, so was not in the same spot, but I am, as I'm filming this, enjoying some leftover lifer pie for the party that I threw in my backyard last night. I'm going to go see if I can get us back onto some of my sparrows that are feeding on the ground. Oh, is this Brittany again?
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Howard, we got a reddish egret here. They're a little distant. We're pretty far away across these mud flats, but we've got a reddish egret preening here.
Lucky for us, we have really nice spotting scopes.
Yeah, seriously, it's life-changing.
And did you have a tricolored heron earlier? I thought I saw pop up.
Yeah, I must not have seen that we were in here, but yeah, we saw some here. We have their specialty bird here.
Yeah, I love those birds. But reddish egrets have a lot to offer. You know, they're pretty sassy in the way that they go out and look for their food and do the hood.
That's my favorite to watch. They're strictly coastal, and they're like one of my favorite birds here. I could watch them all day.
Awesome.
Shaggy plumes.
Yeah. Do you get them year round?
Yes.
Oh,
and
that's
we
cool.
won't see them in the summer when they go to breed on like spoil islands around here, but year round.
That's cool. That is cool. Yeah. We might get the occasional great blue heron be here year round in Minnesota, but that's about it. What other species are you seeing or hearing down there? Tempt us with all those amazing Texas birds.
Gosh, we've been seeing a kiskadee around here, a great kiskadee. We were hoping he would be cooperative and let us get him on the scope, but we're, with migration, we've been seeing all kinds of stuff. Out here on the flats, there's marbled godwits and yellow legs.
Oh, love those godwits.
Me too. And there's a willet running by.
I'm trying to adjust my camera, and my fingers have gotten so cold in Minnesota that my phone screen isn't responding to them.
Wow.
It's below freezing this morning.
Oh my goodness. That's really different from where we are, that's for sure.
Yeah, what do you have?
I have an American goldfinch feeding on the evening primrose seeds here at the edge of the marsh.
Sweet.
This is a great native plant that all of our finches love. The seeds have a whole bunch of fat in them. And so this morning so far, I've had.
Oh no, Corey, what happened?
Oh.
Wow, there's a nice hummingbird out there on the feeder.
Yeah, we got some rufus still moving through.
I saw.
So lovely Annas, and we've had broadbill and violet-crowned hummingbird this morning as well. So that's female rufus there on the left. Ooh, it looks like a calliope on the right. Oh, off they go. Rufus chasing off that calliope. Both females.
Hello all, can you hear me?
Sure can.
Great-tailed grackles at the bird feeder here at Hazel Baysmore Park. And green jays were here a minute ago, and then of course my signal wonked out and I had to get reconnected again. The birds have been weird at the feeder this morning. They've been really jumpy, so I'm guessing there might be a couple of Cooper's hawks hanging out somewhere.
Ooh, violet crown on the hummingbird feeder. That's our star bird here at the Patton Center. Nice violet crown. White belly and throat, golden crown, broadbill coming in front. Yeah, those grackles are beautiful, Clay.
Yeah, we actually had, which for us is very uncommon, common grackle last week during the big set, and it was neat seeing them side by side with the common grackles, with the great-tailed grackles. So right now, waiting for green jays to show back up. Everybody's really twitchy this morning.
Active and
oh, another hummingbird from Christy and
Hi
Tim.
guys, can you guys hear me?
Yes, can hear you just fine.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I had my mic turned off earlier. We were on a couple of Cassin's finch and Lawrence's goldfinch. I don't know if you guys got to see those earlier, but for some reason my mic was not working.
Well, you're coming through loud and clear now.
Okay, perfect. Hi, everybody. I'm Christy at Ash Canyon Bird Sanctuary. I'm one of the caretakers here, Tim and I. We've been having a lot of birds, just not right this second. We've had Cassin's finch come in, male and female, Lawrence's goldfinch, some white-crowned sparrows, paraluxia, curve-billed thrashers. So I'm going to try to get you guys on some of those birds here.
So on this feeder on the left here at the Patton Center, I have a female broadbill hummingbird.
We've got one of our favorite birds here, a tricolored heron. Got a little closer for everybody to see here.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
We love these birds. They're our favorite of a lot of our visitors as well. They're a small heron species. You mainly see them here along the Gulf Coast. And they got the three colors, tricolored. Bluish back, a bit of maroon up the neck, and then that white belly. That's a good way to identify this bird, is to see that white belly. Right now it's preening in the sunlight. These guys like, oh, nice wing stretch. Get those little pesky bugs off the wings there. They're really fun to watch because they're very active when they feed. They like the tiny little minnows, so they got to chase the schools of minnows around here during the low tide. Got perfect tide here on South Padre Island. All right, more hummers.
Yeah. Looks like another female rufous. You can see, I just want to show you why we have so much hummingbird activity here. So here in southern Arizona, I know it's different in other places, but our meadow is just exploding with flowers right now. We got a touch of the yellow leaves coming in, and our pond here with our endangered Gila top minnow fish. And it's just really quite lush here right now. And this is very typical of sort of through October in parts of southeast Arizona, where we get so much rain in the late summer. So you just
Jenny.
get so, hi, good morning, everybody. And you just get so much lush vegetation growing up. And it really is just perfect for those fall migrants coming through. We get a lot of fall migration of hummingbirds and many other species. And it's just really a really good time to be looking for birds here in southeast Arizona.
Nice. So I've got an Aleutian cackling goose right here, fairly close, so you can kind of get a good look at what these guys look like. Nice little dark breast. When he extends or she extends the neck, you'll be able to see that ring around the neck, and you can see that tiny bill on this bird. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it off the scope for a second so that you can get a little bit. Oh, I don't know if you can see all the birds flying around here.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's I don't know if you can hear them either, but boy, it is there's a cacophony of birds out here. I wish I could zoom in with my phone, but there's the sunset or sunrise, sorry. And over here you can see more. They seem to be settling now into the corn stubble for the day. See if I, oh, there we go.
How's it going?
Hey, Colin.
So we're here looking at a snipe behind a couple of mallards, and you can see it foraging there. This is a really exciting bird for us because normally we don't get the snipe here at the laboratory of ornithology. But right now the water levels are a little bit lower, and so we have more shorebird habitat right now than we normally do. So you can see it here foraging right on the edge of the water. I'm here with Drew Weber, who is the coordinator for the Merlin app, Merlin Bird ID. And we've been having a lot of fun this morning seeing rusty blackbirds, the snipe, and a number of other birds that are moving through.
Hey guys, yeah, Colin, you wanna take your camera and show what I'm working with?
Sure. Drew has actually Merlin set up, and he's maybe see if he can identify the snipe with the Merlin Bird ID app. See, I'm gonna take this off. Okay, so here we are. We got some beautiful fall foliage here at the Lab of Ornithology, and here's Drew Weber.
Hey, so I'm playing with this cool digital guide, the SWAROVSKI DG. It's something we worked on with Swarovski. Integrates directly with the Merlin app. And the cool thing is, I'm here looking at birds. Have this handy tool with me, and I'm going to try to take a photo of some of these birds across the way, and we'll see how it all works. So lining it up, getting all focused, snapping my shot. All right, Colin, come see how it looks. So you can see we got the shot coming in. Bird's kind of far away, but you can still see it there. Let's see what Merlin Photo ID does with this. And we're looking at the Photo ID tool right in the Merlin Bird ID app. So we cropped closely to the bird and click next. We have our location and date, which Merlin uses to filter the results. All right, and we'll see what we get. No luck. All right. So let me try it with another photo that I just took with the DG. All right. Let me pull up my camera roll here. All right. So you can see it was foraging back there. Same thing. Go through. And there we have top result, Wilson snipe. So that was also a photo that I took with the DG. So it's a 8x magnification monocular that also has an integrated camera right in there, so you can take a photo of what you're seeing and immediately transfer it to Merlin and get all the information that Merlin gives you with the photo ID stuff.
And you can see we're right here behind the Lab of Ornithology, and in the background you can see the feeders set up that you can see in our feeder cams. We have feeder cams set up in a number of places, not just behind the Lab of Ornithology, but other places like Panama and others if you go to the Cornell Laboratory of Ornithology website. Oh,
hey
I see a sandhill crane.
Yeah, so this is one that's fairly close. It's a greater sandhill crane. There are lots around. Unfortunately, this morning they are being road shy. There's actually several behind that particular one, but this one's sitting up nicely in the sun now that the sun's coming up. Again, this is a Central Valley wintering bird. They come down from all over. Hey, Christy and Tim.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good. We're just looking at this sandhill crane that's nice, being nice and cooperative, preening for us in the sun.
Yes, beautiful.
Oh, here comes a buddy. Oh, what do you got there?
Looks like
Rufus?
we have
Rufus?
a white crowned sparrow
White
on
crowned
my
sparrow,
end. Yeah, we just had a group of Caston's finch and Lawrence's goldfinch come in a couple minutes ago. But it's pretty busy with white crowned sparrows here right now.
And having some difficulty here. Sorry, guys. There we go. They're starting to forage here. You can see more in the background.
So how's the weather there?
It is chilly this morning in the 50s. I think it was 54 when I got here an hour ago. It's probably closer to 60. I wouldn't say it's closer to 60. It's probably about 55 degrees right now.
Okay.
but it will warm up to almost 90 today. So how about down there?
Yeah, it's still pretty hot down here. It's been in the high 80s, low 90s still. And it's been really dry. We've had a dry, rainy season. Sorry, I'm trying to zoom this in for you guys. So we've had, this week at the sanctuary, we did get a black-chin sparrow that visited us. Zoomed out high, but
Okay, I think I broke the seal. I'm speaking on the camera. Okay, good. Wait, I'm loosening them. They're so high.
are you guys seeing anything other than white-crowned? You okay, Tim?
Some Anna's hummingbirds, some lovely males catching the light. 3 Anna's hummingbirds. This is one of those species that's really nice in Southeast Arizona where they're pretty much around all year. We're very lucky in Southeast Arizona. We have lots of hummingbirds pretty much year round. I mean, sometimes a year more hummingbirds for sure. But like August, lots of hummingbirds then. But these Annas, we have them all winter, and they're here in the spring and summer too. And if you're curious about knowing more about, birds and other wildlife, butterflies and stuff in Southeast Arizona, TUS Audubon is doing lots of free online classes. If you just go to our website, tusaudubon.org, you can see all sorts of free online offerings we're doing this year especially. Man, these hummingbirds are hungry. Ooh, a junco.
Oh, yeah, my yard is loaded with juncos and white-throated sparrows this morning up in Minnesota.
Nice.
Yeah, I keep trying to. There's 2 fox sparrows that are roaming around, but they do not stay in one space very long. But yeah, we're getting the juncos moving through. 2 days ago, we had our first snow. So they're living up to their nickname, the snowbird.
Oh, kingfisher.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we got a kingfisher here at Sapsucker Woods. There's been a pair of them kind of patrolling the ponds, and this one finally perched up in a nice spot.
We got to watch one of them catch a fish just a minute ago. It came down and splashed right in front of us. It was quite neat. That would have been neat to get in the scope.
Yeah, I'll let you try to digiscope that. Yeah, but we've been having a good number of birds moving through. Jason, what do you got?
We have a Savannah sparrow here.
Oh, sweet.
Perched in this shrubby area there. We're getting some pretty good movement of sparrows in this thicket. Mostly song and Savannah, but there are also some swamp sparrows in there. The occasional Lincolns and grasshopper sparrow. So, fall and winter down here in the Southeast being, you never know what you can find in any kind of thicket here throughout the winter. So,
oh, that's awesome. Are you getting white throats yet? White-throated
they are just starting to join the area. So yes, we're starting to get some white throats, and soon we'll have them in full force, and they'll be singing and for everyone there. Ooh, look at that, great egret.
Yeah, let's go away from the little birds and come to the big ones now. I was walking over here. I moved to a different portion of the marsh that I'm in, and there was a yellow-crowned night heron perched here. And as I got set up, the great egret came in and displaced them. So
nice.
Either one is good, but this one, has that little elan to it. But it's high tide, and everything around me is like getting out of the mud flats and getting away and trying to find spots to hang out. So I think that's what this guy did. Probably catching a lot of the same type of fish as that belted kingfisher, though, I bet.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's
hey guys.
That's the bird we're jealous of.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's a Paraluxia coming down to the feeder here at Ash Canyon Bird Sanctuary. Oh, and looks like he might have just been replaced by, let me see, maybe a canyon towhee. Let me see. Looks like here's the paraluxia. So here at the sanctuary, we do get cardinals along with the paraluxias.
This is making me miss the Southwest.
Oh yeah, I just moved here from Michigan less than a year ago to be down here at Ash Canyon. So I'm originally from the East, and this has been an amazing year being down here. That's a bird I don't get to see much anymore, the Canada geese.
Yeah, these are actually cackling geese.
Oh,
these
okay,
are
yeah.
the Aleutian cackling geese. And now that I'm a little closer and we've got nice light, you can really see that ring around the neck.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm having a hard time seeing. The lighting on my phone is weird.
Yeah, it is a challenge for sure. Yeah, this is a nicer view of these guys. You can really see that diminutive bill, much shorter neck, and those rings around the neck is kind of cool.
Oh yeah,
we've got thousands of these guys flying around us right now. They seem to be coming in. Hey, bird chick.
Hey, here's my female hairy woodpecker feeding on my homemade suet log.
Sweet.
Oh, and look at that. We've got a snipe, we've got cackling geese, we've got a hairy woodpecker. We've got it all.
A little bit of everything. Yeah, we're pretty pumped about this snipe just because we don't get it very often.
Well, and I love we are literally coast to coast. Like, aren't we in California, me in Minnesota, and you in New York?
Yeah,
Just going to say that. Just going to say that. It's so cool.
Oh,
Bringing the world together.
And I have to say, I miss all of you. I have been having terrible, missing travel pangs and talking to all of you in person. So this has been super fun to do this morning.
Sure
yeah, it's been so fun seeing all the different birds in different spots, especially some of the birds in Latin America. It was pretty, fantastic seeing all those tanagers.
I know. It's like once I can get on a plane again, I think Panama is first on my list.
Nice.
Well, I feel kind of like I have been traveling all morning.
Yeah, I hear you, especially with that paraluxia.
Yeah, this is definitely vicarious travel for sure.
And Bruce, I have to say, I am loving the ambient sounds in the back of yours.
Oh, can you hear them here?
Oh, quite clearly. I can hear the
very
sandhill
good.
cranes earlier too.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure if those were coming through the mic or not. Yeah, it is, like I said earlier, it's a cacophony out here. And my goodness, I wish my camera would pick it up when I pull it away from the scope. But they are just coming in. I'm just going to do that because...
Give us a habitat shot.
Yeah, so...
Oh, look at that. I can totally see it.
Can you?
Yes, I can.
Good. Oh, good.
Oh.
And if I bring it up and around, they're just everywhere. But the light is much better over here. And just earlier they were almost void out here, and I was worried. Like, where did they go? They were here yesterday.
I had the same thing because I had a merlin buzz the yard right before this started, and everything was silent and no one was here. And I was like, no birds, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. And I was
Merlin
like,
for the win.
I was like, Merlin, the least you could have done was just perch in the top of one of the trees so I could start with you, but the Merlin was a jerk.
That's awesome. Oh, that snipe is great.
Yeah, it's been really performing. It's been some of the better looks I've had at snipe in a long time. You even get to see it doing its little bouncing walk, and it was pulling up some like wicked looking worms earlier from the pond.
Nice. We heard some out here earlier this morning.
Okay.
Unfortunately, out here they tend to absolutely hide themselves, which is easy if you're a snipe, I guess.
Yeah, it's cool seeing how well their camouflage works along some of these different shores and mud that we have here at the lab right now.
Hey, Jenny.
Hi. I got some little seed eating birds, and a warbler too. I have a yellow-rumped warbler on the suet block, and some lesser
Cool.
goldfinches on the thistle feeder.
Cool.
Oh, there's that yellow rump. Better look at him. Yellow-rumped warbler up on the top of the crook, and a little lesser goldfinch feeding below.
Is that a myrtle form?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one we mostly get out here.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, we're all Audubons, or mostly Audubons, 95%.
Yeah, we're lucky if we get one Audubons.
I know. I grew up in New Hampshire, and
yeah.
I don't think I ever saw an Audubons out there.
Yeah, they show up occasionally. It's fun seeing them mixed in with a flock of myrtles.
When the snipe's really hiding, there's some visitors that are not too far from the pond, and the snipe, you can see, is crouched down.
That
so
snipe
that
is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
That's so cool.
It's like, you can't see me.
It works.
If I hide my bill, you can't see me.
If I hadn't seen it moving earlier, I wouldn't know where it was. It looks great. Good job. Good job on that camouflage. Is that yellow rump again? They like the suet out here.
You're making a run for it. He took off behind the rock there on the left.
Yeah, it's completely camouflaged.
So, Jenny, what part of Arizona are you in?
I'm in southeast Arizona, in Patagonia, Arizona. So a little bit south and east of Tucson, at the Patton Center for Hummingbirds.
Cool.
We got other birds
blue
too.
Jay.
A lot of hummingbirds. Though. Oh,
yeah,
beautiful
so we're
blue
back
jay.
on the bird cams at the lab here. The birds have kind of been in and out, but good mix of blue jays and red-winged blackbirds, downy woodpecker, red-bellied woodpecker. No siskins yet that we've seen, but we've been getting little flocks of them flying over, which is cool. It's a really good year for siskins. Solid movement south, at least on the east part of the continent. Oh man.
Hi.
Back to Ecuador.
Yep. Hi, Drew. This is Andres again.
Hey,
Sorry,
Andres.
I am interrupting your North
that's
American
fine.
mission here, but I was asked to show a little bit of some action in the hummingbirds.
I'm always happy to be interrupted by a Jacobin.
Yeah, exactly. Good one. That's a Hoynick Jacobin there, and a crown wood nymph with some banana quids. The thing is that I don't know if you were following the transmission before, but I was mentioning that everything here in Central and South America is about elevation. So I actually drove like 20 minutes down the hill, and I am at elevation of about 3,000 feet, 1,000 meters, and it gives us a lot of different new birds here right now. So yeah, here we are with banana quids and Jacobins and some green crown brilliants, a few things like that. But your transmission from North America is very cool, eh? Love the snipe and all the juncos and all the different things there.
Yeah, the snipe just sprinted in front of us, and we tried to get on it, but it already got behind a rock.
Yeah. So the Merlin app can really do with a 100 miles an hour running snipe identification.
Yeah.
Blurry picture, eh?
It's all about the photographer. If you can get the photo, you can get it.
Yeah, exactly. Look at this. These feeders got really crazy now with crown wood nymphs and green thorntails.
Yeah, that's like wow. There's like 3 birds for every port there. That's incredible.
Yeah, look how the three birds are sharing the same hole. Look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
here
crazy.
if you get a couple birds on a feeder, they start fighting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get on this snipe again. It's cruising around.
Please do. That's a great bird. I have seen that snipe here in Ecuador only once, actually. Oh, look at that! It's just running.
Yeah, which snipe do you have there?
Well, we have several, but I have seen that one as a migratory species here in Ecuador only once. But we have like 5 different ones. We get imperial, noble, Andean. We get eventually South American. Several snipes on the Gallinago group.
And they all look dramatically different, right?
Oh, yeah. One looks like a toucan, actually. The tropic
Yeah.
Oh, we have
All right,
Christy and
let's
Tim
go
from
behind the rock.
Arizona.
Hey guys, we have a Cassin's finch here at Ash Canyon Bird Sanctuary. We've been getting quite a few of these coming in for about the last week and a half. Currently, we have about maybe a dozen of them hanging out in the yard that we've seen so far this morning.
Good. They're such a nice bird to see. It's so nice to get them in Arizona.
Yeah.
So I have a young male Anna's hummingbird on the feeder here in Patagonia. Oh, someone coming in. Got black. Oh, a lovely broadbill. Anna's flying. Wow, your Cassin's finch sure is cooperating. Catching some rain.
I'm looking. That looks like I'm going to move the camera to the right slightly. Hopefully this works. There's a lesser goldfinch. He's right next to it. Oh, just moved. And there she goes. Let's see what we have down here on the water feature.
Oh, wood duck. Hello, Drew.
Yeah, we got about 5 on the pond right now. Occasionally cooperative. This one's finally cooperative, but they never sit still. They're always on the move.
God, they're gorgeous.
But these males are just looking amazing right now. They're just every single color on them. You know, greens, blues, tans. It's pretty awesome.
Hey, I have a killdeer here out in the field. There's several of them kind of walking around the tall grasses and flushing every once in a while, but about 4 total. There's one in the camera. I believe if I span, we can play find that killdeer. There we go.
Nice.
There's another one there.
Cool. You get any other shorebirds hanging out in the fields like that? You get like upland sandpiper or anything?
Yeah, here at this particular location, we're really, really close to Atlanta, so you'd have to go a little further out of the city to really find a lot of shorebirds. But yes, so if you go about 45 minutes to 50 minutes outside of Atlanta, you'll see sod fields and you'll get buff-breasted, you'll get upland sandpiper. You get a pretty decent variation of species here. But this close to the city, it's mostly killdeer, and we'll get the occasional, yellow legs or spotted and solitary sandpiper, maybe a pectoral as well. But that wood duck, that's a good bird. I always tell people, especially, there was the big craze in Central Park a couple years ago with the mandarin duck that was seen there. And it's like, wait a minute, we have native ducks that are just as, if not more, beautiful. And that wood duck being a great example of one.
All right, but attention must be paid to my pine siskin right now.
I see. I see.
It's really weird. For the last week, I've had 50 to 60, and this morning I only have 3.
I've had about 10 or 12 today so far down here in Georgia. So we don't get them often. We get them every 4 years or so, depending on the cones out there up north. And this is one of those years where we're getting an eruption. So pine siskins, red-breasted nuthatches, and it's always fun when we get to see those birds.
Oh yeah.
It's a big year.
Yeah, it is for those. I'm hoping this bodes well for some red polls, because if I'm going to be mostly home this year, I could use a little red poll action.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely. We're starting to get evening grosbeaks here, flying over some crossbills. So yeah, should be an interesting winter.
Yeah, we've had some crossbill action
coming in right here.
Ooh, got a pied billed.
Yeah, let's see if we can get this guy in the scope. You see, it's right before the island, right
here.
In front of the island.
Yeah, in front of the island, just to the right of this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh,
the
look
summer
and gone.
During the
Classic
summer, the
grebe.
piebald greens sometimes show up, but with the lily pads, they can be so hard to find because they just really blend in with the lily pads. And
Oh yeah, yeah. I just love their calls too. When I used to do bird surveys and hearing those out there, it's just a crazy sound from such a tiny bird.
Yeah, it's
Nope.
pretty neat call.
Oh,
Kind of
are we
haunting.
getting an acorn woodpecker?
it is on the left of the.
Oh, give me that Groucho Marx bird. Oh, there it goes. Apparently, we didn't pay the bird union enough to perch as well as they could have for this event. All right. I hope people have enjoyed global birding this morning. It's been fun for all of us to do this. I think we're getting ready to wrap up soon, but I hope, if anything, that you watched this event and it inspired you to take an extra look outside your window. I super hope it has inspired you to use eBird or Merlin, or just, think about what kind of optics you might want to have. And I hope also, like, we've seen some crackerjack birds from around the world if you stayed up all night to watch this, and think about where you're going to go. Wait, what's this? Wait, is that a sloth?
Okay, I think when you say that we're ready to wrap up, he just puts his head down like, okay, it's time to take a break. It's a little rainy here in Panama right now, but here's the three-toed sloth. You can see that greenish algae growing on him and there. But it's been great. It's been great, Sharon. Thank you so much for you guys all in North America, all my friends in South America, in Costa Rica. It's been amazing morning with you guys.
Fantastic.
I agree with you. It just, I miss seeing you, on the birding festival and in North America. That is, it's nice to see you here and see a little bit of your backyard. This is amazing. Thank you. Thank you. It's really great. And
Thank
everybody,
you,
it's been
Carlos.
amazing.
Yeah. And I visited you in Canopy Tower, and I am not lying when I say that's going to be my first trip when I can go on a plane again, because that place is great. But you've seen lots of places to go to today. So, yeah, everybody, finish up your coffee, go out and do some birding. You can still participate in Global Bird Weekend, submit some eBird lists, and take care of yourselves and stay healthy. Thank you.